Hey, I'm Mr. James from Charm City Karate. This is our chat from Matt on never giving up. You know, everybody at some point in their lives needs encouragement, comes to a cusp where they feel like giving up on something, you know. Maybe you have too big of a bowl of cereal in the morning, you can't eat it all, whatever. So I have some things for you to think about instead of giving up. All right, so first thing, be realistic. The chance of mastering something on the first try or even the second try, some new skill, some new thing that you're wanting to do, very remote, especially if it's something that's worth learning. So don't get down on yourself that you didn't do it the first time or even the second time. Keep trying until you get it. All right, don't give up. Think of this, Michael Jordan, arguably the best basketball player of all time, attributes his success to the failures that he had. He just never gave up, even though, you know, he knew he had missed over 300 shots and missed the winning shots of many games. But he figured all those misses told him how to not miss the next one. So there you go. Lance Armstrong, diagnosed with serious cancer, spread through his whole body, fought the cancer, came back, won a whole bunch of those Tour de France things. And before you get on the whole cheating thing, everybody in the Tour de France was cheating, so whatever. Muhammad Ali, one of the best boxers the world has ever known, suffered 5 losses, won 56 of his fights. One of the best heavyweight boxers ever. 5 losses, that's not a huge deal, but he was persecuted by the government for his refusal to get involved in the Vietnam War. That's a pretty big knockdown. He didn't give up. He wouldn't do it. Still came back. Okay. Bruce Lee, who was a great martial artist, actually very small, had one leg that was much shorter than the other, and had very bad eyesight. He could have easily said, "Oh, I'm not going to be able to do martial arts. Forget it." Right? When he came to America, people were not very forgiving of Asians at the time. There was that whole Pearl Harbor thing, so they didn't really like Asian people. He could have gone, forget it, and gone back to China. He did not. He persevered through all of that to become the awesomeness that was Bruce Lee. The guy they named the marathon after, you know, he ran from where the Persians had landed in Greece to Sparta to say, hey, we need your help, ran back. And then after they won, he ran to somewhere else to say, hey, we won. And he dropped dead. So all his running about is where they got the idea for the marathon. He didn't give up. He ran himself to death rather than give up. Me, I'd have probably walked a few miles here and there, sat down, had some food, you know. They wouldn't have named anything after me. Nelson Mandela campaigned for justice and freedom in South Africa. He spent 20 years in jail for his opposition of apartheid. When they released him, he forgave his former political enemies. Wow. Never gave up. 20 years in jail. That's amazing. Think about this too. You can use your family and your friends as a source of support. You know, when you want to give up, think about them and let them bolster you. Okay? Oh, I want to quit so bad. Mom, I don't know what to do. Oh, you can do it, honey. Oh, okay. Right? You go home, you cry to your wife. She pats you on the back, tell you to get back in there, shove you back into the ring. You'll be all right. Because I tell you not to quit. If you're one of those externally motivated people, and you want to give up, don't. I'm telling you not to. There you go. Get rich or die trying. So that rapper, 50 Cent, says get rich or die trying. 50 Cent got rich after he got shot 9 times. Not 9. That's crazy. He didn't quit. I'm not saying to go out and do the kind of stuff he was doing that got him shot. I'm just saying, you know, if he can get shot 9 times and still do what he wanted to do, what are you complaining about? Right? Let the haters hate. You know, people are always going to hate people that they see as more successful than themselves. Okay? If you're living in a cardboard box under a bridge somewhere, nobody's going to hate you. They're going to hate the people that are driving a nicer car, living in a nicer house, with a nicer job, prettier husband or wife. You know what I mean? If you're living the life they want, that's when they hate you. If you're living a scummy life, you're poor, you have an awful car, you have 1,000 kids that all hate you, they're not hating on you. They're going, look at that guy. And they don't care. If you have a wonderful life, they're like, oh, that guy. And they try to make up stories about you because they wish they were you. It's like the whole crab pot thing. You know, the crabs in the bottom of the pot are always pulling down the crabs that are trying to climb out. The other crabs in the bottom, they don't bother with them. They're in the bottom too. Okay? Let the haters hate. Who cares? And remember that you deserve to be happy. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Okay? You deserve to be happy and to have success. Never give up. That's the key. All right? So, I'm Mr. James from Charm City Karate. That was our chat from Matt on Don't Give Up. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.